Can't live on promises, won't sleep with lies. Don't understand the things you say, till you read them in your eyes. Gotta run on instinct, gotta go by feel. Gotta trust my senses, know if it's for real. Can't live on promises, won't sleep with lies. Don't understand the things you say, till you read them in your eyes. Gotta run on instinct, gotta go by feel. Gotta trust my senses. Love is what you want it to be. Love is heaven with lonely. Show me what you want me to do. 'Cause love is what I got for you. Love is, love is, love is, love is. Show me.
Welcome back, everyone. Alright, what have we got done? We've got that track in, and we have the Helix almost completed. Thank God for that. So, what I've done here is I've deviated the actual Helix from where it was tracking before, just into this corner, and then back around to where it was normally going. And I've got to lay the rest of the actual underlay. I've put the second level frame around. I still have some more to do, and we will be going across the back. But what that will be is a little feature. Rather than coming out of a normal tunnel, it will actually appear with tunnel lining wall that is actually underneath, still inside the tunnel, but it still makes the train appear. Mainly doing that because the other level will probably sit just above, and it will look a bit odd if it was just part of the mountainside effect. But I thought, yeah, I'll do something a little bit different, like it's still in the tunnel, but show a cutout of the tunnel itself. And then it'll re-disappear and then come along and track alongside here. Also, the main reason having to deviate this one is I wouldn't have had enough height unless I raised this section up further. I didn't want to do that, so it will then just cut along the side here. I could still keep that feature running, but I thought, no, I'll put that back inside the tunnel for a short distance, and then it will actually come out and just appear alongside until it reaches all the rest of the actual top section I still need to build. I may have to drop that down slightly. We'll see how we go. Otherwise, what I will do is raise the actual track up a portion and keep it tracking along raised. Main reason why I want it raised in that area is I'm going to do like a bit of a lake scene, that it winds across a lake until it actually reaches the back section and rejoins with the rest. Level 1 hasn't progressed much. I will be laying some more boards. I am running out of boards at the moment, so I do need to go and get some more. I have fixed that little portion of tracking in from the removable bridge area, and I still need to continue that around, and I need to get some more switches for this area. I have decided that yes, from there onwards up the back we'll raise up gradually until it reaches the actual main station, where it'll be a dead end siding rather than a through, and the rest of the other two lines for the reversing loop will come closer to the edge. We'll work it all out as we go, but at the moment I am quite happy with this progress. Okay, more to come. I still need to get that siding put into just under there and come out to where I want my brewery. But that will actually all come into place soon enough. Stay tuned for more. Okay, after some thought I've actually changed the station to terminate in this area. I did lay it out briefly, but it's all got scattered since my progress. Waiting on a big order of switches to do all that section and the rest of layer 1, so I've got to wait for that to come. And as you can see, I've now laid all my other board down the side here and around the back here. Now I have to admit Bunnings has run out of the 9mm MDF that I've actually use, so I'm waiting on them to get more stock in to be able to actually finish off down the hidden siding section. Now I do have to finish off the hidden sidings. That's also another thing I'm waiting on, is the re-railers coming from the US, but with all this COVID-19 stuff, shipments are delayed. As I say, still got to get that siding track in yet, but that will come soon enough. Alright, what I've also done in this section here is I've decided to raise up my turntable area. So I will have a bridge coming across here. No, that piece of wood isn't going to be there. That's just to monitor my height for when I raise the actual entry track up the back here. It will then do a reverse loop around underneath, all exposed, and we'll come back out around this section here and then back onto the main board itself. So all in all, my turntable and roundhouse will actually go up here. I'll see if I can actually fit a diesel fueling facility as well into that, but we'll have a look. Alright, also what I have done is I've actually got the boards up, ready for level 2 from the Helix side of things. And I've completed the actual tracking of the Helix and underlay just up to this section here for now. So I have cut the track off here because this is where one of the DCC controllers will end for level 1 and the hidden sidings, and it will then start my booster controller from there. So all the underlay is all fitted all the way around to this portion, and as I said in the previous clip, it tracks alongside the actual Helix. Yeah, the gap is a little bit further than you think, so things run around there nice and smooth, and then starts tracking down the side here. Alright, and that's where the mountain, exposed mountain will start. Also what I've managed to do is mount my 2 monitors up And these little monitor stands have come in handy, only about $28 each from Officeworks, and at least that cleans up the monitors off the layout. The other thing I've been working on is clipping up all the cabling underneath, cable tying, so that's been taking up my time in the meantime. But that's what it's looking like so far. Progress, progress, progress. Loving each minute. It's also good to have time off work to able to progress a bit further. But that's another view of how the line's going to run around the turntable area. Alright, so hurry up postie, I need some more tracking to come and my turntable to come. I was going to go with an ADM turntable, but after I got the price into the conversion, I kind of died. I would love to have one, but no, I've decided to go for a Walthers. Alright, so moving right along. Let's get stuck into doing some other little bits and bobs of tasks that I've been putting off so far, and that's cleaning up the wiring. Joy.
Plum Island Travel, your one-stop shop for YouTube destinations. Today's special is just a short train journey from Heathrow Airport, the Channel of Lakeside. This busy little village offers any eager traveller a shopping experience like no other, so come along and bag yourself a bargain, or even take in a movie, or join the locals at the local pub for a nice drink of whiskey or two. Minutes from the village square, your accommodation awaits, with beautifully appointed gardens and a chauffeur-driven Bentley, Lakeside Manor. You will be greeted by Lord Graham himself upon arrival. Room costs are £1,500 per night, but today's special is offering £1,000 per night. Conditions apply. Minimum stay of 7 nights. Offer ends soon, so be quick. All flights, transfers, meals are included. Package deals start from £14,000 per person, so call now 1-800-PI-TRAVEL. That's 1-800-PI-TRAVEL.
Right, so while waiting for the actual postie to get to me with track and stuff, I've managed to whip together this nice little drawer effect, or 3-drawer effect, whereby it will actually have all my control panel switches and whatnot that I need. So I've got to mask out the actual track design, turntable area and hidden sidings, etc. for push button switches for manual operation, even though it is actually going to be done with computer, but in some cases I don't mind the actual manual. Postie did bring me my new Wi-Fi keyboard and mouse, so I don't need to run any cables for that, or extension cables should I say. And the best part is the postie did love me eventually. So I now have my new 110-foot turntable and some more switches. So instead of just tinkering around doing all the other stuff of wiring and etc., it's time to set to and start laying track again. Yay! Stay tuned for more. Alrighty, so after the postman loved me, I've managed to redo my removable section to more of a swing up bridge area. realigned all the track again, and have started to run my main line in and my station area for level 1. The only thing I am waiting to get is more re-railers. Then I can finish off the hidden siding side of things before I can progress much more further. But otherwise, this is going to keep me busy for a little while. I've got my junction over that end of things. It's going to various different outlets, such as the turntable area, which will be that one there. Then it will actually go into the spur line for coming along the platform as well. And then it'll come down here on this side for the dead end siding into the station, and then spur off into that over there, which will then lead into the three-way coming into the 3 lines into the actual station itself. The other end of the actual crossover, that one there, will actually go off to like an industrial siding for freight. Looking at more likely a coal dumper. So yeah, it'll actually collect the coal from the bottom level, excuse me, and then cart it up to level 3 and dump it out and recycle it back into level 1 again. But that's way down the track. Alright, so that's my progress so far. A little bit more track laid on level 2 here with a passing siding coming out of the Helix. I'm more than likely looking at possibly putting a very tiny station here because I will be having my working cable car going up here. So that's kind of like the resort station, as it were. Otherwise it's used for a passing loop waiting for trains coming off the Helix and entering the Helix. Alright. Come on, Posty from America. I need to finish that off. I might add, I've been working on putting in all the actual Cobalt IP switches down there in the siding area. And that's all completed and wired up. I just need to wire up all the jumpers, etc. I still need to get on with that siding there, but I'll get there. But otherwise, that's what's going to hold me up to complete the reverse loop. I have to admit, it's come on quite nicely since all this isolation period. Far more than what I expected. Alright, let's crack on for more.